the first thing that we've got to start off with is vision, right? Without a vision, people perish. If you don't have a vision, if you don't have something waking you up in the morning, pulling you, especially when you don't feel like it, even if forgetting about discipline, the motivation for a moment, like what is it that is, why are you here? What is getting you up out of bed in the morning? Forget about money, right? Forget about money. Money's just a tool. Money will come. I'm not afraid of you not getting the money, right? The money's coming. It will come in the right time, right? You can't just click your fingers and it will fucking $1 million just appears in your bank account. It doesn't work like that, right? There is laws, and we need to have patience. So we need to mature and realize that we can't have everything now, right? That's just in the immature mindset. It's what a child wants, right? What child's like, oh no, I want it now, but because if I don't get it, and they start to cry, right? So we're not children anymore. We're adults. We're maturing. So what I'm kind of getting at is, we need to have a vision. We need to have a crystal clear vision of exactly what it is. Now, a vision is so powerful that you feel it in your heart and it will give you goosebumps. It is something that will pull you through the hardest times, the most difficult times, the daunting times when you're broke or your girlfriend's just left you, you've had an accident, you've been abused, you've had some sort of trauma, right? Through the hardest times, what is the vision? That's where we begin. And the other thing that just came into my mind is asking, why is it that we always seem to compare ourselves to people who are doing better than us instead of people who are not doing as good as us, right? We're always looking at other people like, oh, well, they've got more money than me, so I have to have more money. And we make ourselves feel inadequate. And obviously that's a false illusion. So we're always comparing ourselves to others, and we're always wanting things that we don't have, or we're wanting things that someone else has, and because someone else has it, we think that we want it as well, right? So we need to have a longer term mindset. We need to upgrade our vision. We need to upgrade our mind, body and spirit to be able to function in the shorter term on a daily basis in our trading experience and in life as well. When we do that, we're not bothered about taking a loss today, or having a losing week, or maybe even having a losing month, because we're going to be on this planet for a very long time, right? What's it matter whether you make money now or you make it in 2 years? Like even me right now, right? If I had $1 million right now, what would I do differently? I don't know. I'd still wake up in the morning, come to the beach. I'd still do yoga. I'd still do meditation. I'd still pray to God. I would still journal in my journal. I'd still plan my diary and my week. I would still trade, but I'm probably just trading with bigger lot sizes. Maybe I'd travel to places I've not been to yet, just to get different perspectives and maybe learn different cultures. I would spend more money and time on myself, so my health and wellness, as well as my family's. I would spend more time and money on rest and recovery. I would pay for more coaches. I would pay for more mentoring, and the rest of it, I don't know. That's the crazy thing. So we need to be honest with ourselves as to why we actually want to get into trading. Why do we want to trade? What is the first thing that comes into your mind? Right, stop working. Okay, cool. Now picture this right now. Bang, you're trading full-time or part-time. You've got enough money to trade with, to make profits. You're not working anymore, right? What do you do now on a daily basis? Create the vision. That's how we do it. We need to put ourselves there. If we're not, think about this. The only difference between every single living animal, organism on this planet and us is we have the power of imagination. We have the ability to see something that's not yet happened. Do you realize how fucking powerful that is? And that's how we take advantage. So we start with a vision, a compelling vision, a deep rooted in your soul. This is what's going to pull you through. This is what's going to help you to make progress. Until you do that, it's not going to happen. You're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. You're going to get a little bit of money. You're going to have a bit of fun. Then you're going to lose the money or spend the money. And then you're going to want the money again. And then you're going to compare yourself consistently to other people. And then that's just a broken cycle. You just keep boom and bust over and over and over again because you don't have enough information about how to pull yourself out of yourself, or your old self, shall I say, and become a better, more advanced, stronger, wiser, more developed version of yourself, right? So we're always thinking about money. Everything that we do, we think about money because we label it. Well, if I have money, I can do this. If I have money, I can do that. It's incredible. So that's a tool, right? So use the tool. Don't let the tool use you. Don't get emotional about money, right? Just because it takes you time and energy to make it. Excellent. You know, if you're working, make money that way. If you're investing, let money work for you. And that's essentially what we're going to get at. So the reason why most people work is because they don't know how to invest. If you knew how to invest, you wouldn't work. Because if you know how to invest, meaning you know how to multiply your money, you know how to get your money up and allow the money to work for you whilst you're sleeping, or let someone else use that money to make more money for you, then you wouldn't work, would you? So it's lack of awareness, lack of knowledge. That's it. There's no judgment, there's no ego. It's just raw truth. You need to understand how to invest in yourself, because if you want to understand how to invest money, you need education. You need self-investment, personal development. You need to go out there, read books, take courses, spend time and energy earning money from work if you don't have a lot of it, or if you're in debt, and then use that money to invest it in yourself for the future. Just like you're investing now, whether it's Forex, whether it's crypto, whether it's stocks, bonds, whatever, you're investing now so you can have a better later now. Do you understand? It's not, oh, I'm going to invest now so I can have it tomorrow. Might not be for a long time yet, until you actually experience the fruits of your labor. So essentially what we're actually doing with our life is we're preparing for the next all the time, right? We obviously want to live in the present moment, but we want to prepare ourselves when we're a little bit older, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 years. It's a lot easier for us to live our life. So when do we start? Right fucking now. Stop being a bitch. Stop losing yourself in the moment all the time. Stop becoming emotional every time you fail, every time you lose. You just own up, take responsibility, become a man, become a woman of your word. And if you're going to say you're going to do something, you do it. There is no excuse. Forget about money. Money's going to come, right? You're not going to die. You're not going to be homeless. I hope not anyway. Just do your best. And it starts with a vision.